go to the fort. I'll race you. Come, Claire. Put your map on the table.
The creek is...
Yeah. I think we should go to the creek.
Okay, so we have to go beyond those two hills. Do you hear that?
Jackson, that's a broad-shouldered hawk. There's a creek. It's really close. Want to go find it?
This way.
Let's go this way. I love birds because they're so interesting. They are beautiful. They all have personalities. I think the reason that a lot of people have chosen birds as the symbol of the environment is because they have a sense of freedom. They can fly. They own the air. My dad's side of the family lives on the coast of the Gulf of Mexico. Those beaches are beautiful, or at least they were. The animals there were amazing. The crabs that would pop out of the hole, scurry and plop back in, and the sanderlings that would go and hunt after them, and the brown pelicans, and the certain great blue heron, who I think has become one of my best friends. He'll go down into the water, take a fish, put it out, shake it, and swallow it head first.
Catastrophic disaster at sea, a column of fire blasting into the sky. The explosion happened aboard a mobile offshore drilling unit called the Deepwater Horizon.
More than 175 million gallons of oil have spewed into the Gulf.
When I first heard about the oil spill, you know, it broke my heart. My dad and my grandfather were talking on speakerphone.
Olivia heard that it was spilling into the Gulf.
They were as angry as could be because they grew up loving those pristine beaches and swimming in those waters and seeing those birds.
After we spoke to my father-in-law, we had dinner, and Olivia, I had never seen her so upset.
I actually started breaking down crying at the table, and I couldn't help it. But the thought that was running through my head was, it's nesting season for the birds. What are we gonna do?
She knew immediately that the brown pelicans would be feeding their babies, that they would not leave their nests.
I knew those birds were going to be affected, and some of them won't make it.
When the impacts first started coming to shore, the Audubon folks were meeting those boats. They were taking care of the crates while our transport vans were taking runs back and forth to the rehabilitation centers. So basically, they were the front line, first care treatment.
Thinking about it that whole night, I decided to write a letter to Audubon.
It was signed 11 years old and willing to help.
The letter basically said I will do 500 drawings. For people who donate, they would get a drawing. And who knows, maybe I'll raise $200. I'll try. I've drawn ever since I was a little girl, ever since I could hold a pencil.
The donation started a couple weeks after the explosion of the rig.
Let me get it thick with a nice big brush. The drawings were called for in 3 weeks. It took me 3 months to finish them.
It was such a media whirlwind.
First, it went to the Mobile Press Register. Then it spread to the UK.
The Guardian UK published an article saying, "Schoolgirl shames BP." From there, it went viral.
Then Huffington Post. Then AOL Philanthropy. It was going crazy. My mother was getting like 100 emails an hour.
Belgian newspapers, Italian TV.
My mom was having a heart attack. What should I do? All these emails.
Mainstream media in the United States picked it up. CBS News, USA Today. people.
144 million people had seen my story. 2 months, 144 million people. It tells you people want to help, but they just don't know how. That's why I think they need a role model like youth to say, if a child can do it, so can I. I can make a difference.
Olivia encouraged us to meet with our representatives in Washington, D.C. to advocate for alternative energy and the birds. We actually met with Ken Salazar.
We should stop offshore drilling, stop relying on other countries. Have you ever seen a solar panel break down and it ends a whole ecosystem, destroys a whole way of life for people and animals? Have you ever heard of a solar spill? You don't have to do what I did, but everything that you do for our planet counts.